Hello everybody, Block Koopa here. I'm back for more Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. I am joined by...
Here we go. I started a trend.
I'm just getting rid of these notifications.
I'm a trendsetter.
You are
Oh
a
yeah,
trendsetter.
please.
Look at that.
It bothers. Having all those notifications bothers me. Oh my gosh, there's still one.
No, there's one.
Oh, there it is. It's the pig. It was Animal Farm. No, it was Animal Farm.
It was Animal Farm.
Not again.
Get to read some George Orwell.
Yep.
Alright. We need to go to Ryoma's lab, and then I think that was the only place we need to go, right?
Yeah, we need to go to his room.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we
go
need
there
to go
first.
both to his lab and his room.
Ugh. My throat is still a little bit sore from doing that voice.
Alright,
So sorry if I take a moment to pause to get a drink of water.
Was our little sprite icon always hatless?
I don't think it was. No, I think it changed. So this is Ryoma's room, huh? So where's his video? I don't see it sitting around anywhere. Maybe put it in his bookcase? Kaito opened all the drawers one by one, checking each of them. That's weird. I can't find it anywhere. I see, so we can't find it. That's alright. That's a clue in itself. Huh? What do you mean? You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
Remember,
If their motive video was left at the scene, they would be immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence. That's true. And the video is not in the room, which means... So it's just like we thought. That video was the motive. Yes, that's the best explanation I can think of.
that's my sidekick.
Alright, that's just what I expected from my top sidekick.
Oh no!
Does he have a bottom sidekick too? Somewhere?
Shuichi.
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Ah, nothing.
So,
By the way, I was thinking,
I mean,
maybe we should have watched those motive videos after all.
huh?
What? They showed the most important people to us, right?
That's right.
So maybe we should have watched them, without looking away from the truth.
I mean,
At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
that's right.
So I have a question.
And, yeah.
Did the motive videos get shuffled around on purpose or not?
We don't know.
When they were first shuffled out, in that cutscene, the Monokubs were walking around and they were talking about how dark it was. And so it seemed to imply that they passed them out and they weren't paying attention to whose is whose.
That's what it seemed like to me.
That's
but
what
I
it seemed
wasn't
like it
sure.
was implying. And if we were worried about...
If that's the case, then there's a high possibility that someone got the wrong. Well, not a high possibility, but a possibility.
But a possibility.
It is a possibility.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Watch them together?
Got it.
Yeah, we should have gathered together and watched all the videos. Share everybody's motive. Even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone. That's what cooperation is, right? That's what Kokichi was trying to do. Huh?
Hey,
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way? No, if that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us.
jeez.
That's what a normal person would have done, but the thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. It's true. It's impossible to know what Kokichi is thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once.
I won't even give him the benefit of the doubt.
It sounds reasonable enough to me, but...
Alright.
Alright, but what would be in it for him at that point? he has the Byakuya personality where he does things purely based on entertainment. So why would cooperation be entertaining to him?
Unless it was just entertaining that to see everyone's motives, and then start throwing around like little
Byakuya, but more childish.
Learn
Well,
everyone's
Byakuya
motives
wasn't.
so that he can tease us about them.
Exactly.
Like Byakuya from the first game specifically.
Well,
Not
yeah.
the second. No,
I figured that's what you meant.
if you remember in case 2, he tampered with the crime scene specifically because he thought it would be more interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was the thing he did.
Was his on the 3rd floor?
Is it the treasure chest? I bet the treasure chest is a vital clue.
Press exit out.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there it is. We found it. We did read it.
Tennis.
The Ultimate Tennis Pros lab. If I'm right, then the handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. And if the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. This room is a little different from when we were here before. It feels off.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi? Ah, nothing. Anyways, let's figure out the handcuffs. We should take care of that problem first.
Oh, where would we find the handcuffs in a tennis court?
Oh, we're cleaning up.
Cleaning
We're
up
not-
shop.
Getting very many coins though.
No, seriously, this is not
Would it be
helping.
the locker room? Would it be the locker room? Unless it's a normal locker room.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah, that one. I
Remember,
remember they
we
actually
weren't
being
able to
set
come
up
in here before.
Oh, and
There
here's
we
the
go.
prisoner's lab. Here we go.
This is the first time I've been here. Been in here.
There are
It's a
handcuffs.
shower room, but it feels like the Ultimate Tennis Pros. And more like it doesn't feel like I probably misread that, but whatever.
Hey, so
That's fine.
Do you think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that? Yeah, I think they did.
Probably, yeah. Just torment the poor guy.
Yep, there are missing handcuffs. There's also a stain on one of the prisoner uniforms.
Look, Kaito, handcuffs hanging on the wall. Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Or wait, are they the same? I think so. Here, look.
remember.
See? One empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been hung here. That means the culprit was definitely here.
There's also a stain on one of the prisoner shirts, I think.
This is a pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a
Yeah,
lot
it
of
did look
water.
like it.
What's this? Scratches on the stone. Like something was scraped against it. You're right. What made them? These scratch marks are clearly
like a
not natural.
cat.
They must have been made by some kind of metal. That is interesting.
Yeah, one of the shirts looks stained.
This window has no vines or barbed wire or bars blocking it. Could it be? There was that one window I could see from the pool area.
Oh!
This might be it. I'm going to open it and check.
Just as I suspect.
Oh.
Yes, this is definitely
The
it.
window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
Oh.
Third floor's high up, but if they can, they could reach the pool.
It's what I think it is. That's going to be stupid.
If anyone violates school regulation, the campus-wide siren will blare. That person will be ripped apart by the Essos. You go that far? Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one needs to be ripped apart. Yet. Because that hasn't happened, we can assume that no one went to the gym at night, or at the very least no one alive. Wink wink nudge nudge. Why'd he say no one alive?
Is that alright?
I believe he was hinting that a dead person wouldn't be considered to be breaking the rules. Which means it is possible that a dead body was in the gym or the pool at nighttime. So there's a chance Ryoma was carried to the gym after he was killed? But, you know, there's no point carrying his body there if you can't even get in. I don't know if it's safe to say there was no point. Wait a sec. What's this? Huh?
Hey, so
Look, there's weird scratches on this window frame.
right.
Yeah, it's as if someone scraped against it.
Yep.
Or something scraped against it.
Alright.
These marks are similar to the ones that were on the gym's window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. This window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. It looks like it would hold, even with a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi.
Now you understand, right, Shuichi? Were you trying to say something?
I'm just saying my theory. If I give it a bit of working, it gets a lot more credence. No, that we've been listening.
Do you want to say, or do you want to leave it?
I'll say it now, so I can say I called it later. If it ends up being true, I feel
Yeah, I
like the
wanna hear it.
murder was. I feel like the murder was happened in the locker room. Specifically, he was drowned in the sink, and then somehow transported from the locker room to the gym using some sort of trampoline or some other bouncing device using the inner tube.
How amazing I am to have noticed a super ultra important clue.
Kaito Momoto.
It's all in a day's work
Luminary of the Stars.
for Kaito Momoto, Luminary of the Stars. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. Interesting. I'm pretty sure that stained shirt was just decoration. I don't think that's
Dang it.
important.
Dang it. I was looking forward to investigating that.
We came here to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank. But we found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence. It seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident.
All right.
Alright, then on to the next place. There's no point staying here.
Okay.
Right.
The last place.
Yeah, it's
Investigate the
not
shirts.
like
Oh, we can't even investigate the shirts. We can't even slap the shirts.
I'm gonna slap you.
How lame.
Yeah, no, it said, I mentioned the tank was pretty deep, right? Like you could fit a lot of water in it.
Yeah, it's something
Yeah,
like
but
that.
it didn't seem like it. It seems pretty shallow, though. The water was pretty shallow, so someone would have had to have filled it and then drained it.
Whoa.
Well, yeah, you could fill it, drown someone with it, then toss them in, and start the draining process while they're flying through the air.
Hold up.
I guess so, yeah.
Moreover, if you had that fabric earlier, if it was strung up over the inner tube, it could work as a very small trampoline.
Sure, so you'd have to have some accuracy, but, you know.
I know,
it's
but
doable.
listen, it's been done in this game before.
Yeah, we're dealing with ultimates.
Kaito, you said that this cable is for hanging up the tennis net, right? Yeah, that's right.
Got it.
It's the cable that keeps the net up. That's it. The reason I thought this room felt off is because of the net. When I came here last time, the tennis net was up. But now the cable
Yeah.
is down. So, like, someone took the cable off? Why would they do that?
Why is Richard here?
Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. No need. It's just about 50 feet long. What?
What is with you people eyeballing measurements?
Oh, I was in a tennis club till middle school, so I know how long the cable is. You were in the tennis club?
That's right.
That's why it ticked me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that. Did you know Ryoma from before? I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
You know.
I mean, these days there's no one who has played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid. And then, once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That ticked me off so much I ended up being too hard on him. But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. So what's suspicious about the length of the cable? Oh, sorry. So what's suspicious about the length of the cable? Did something about it bother you? No, nothing specific. I was just checking. So detectives get bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. What? What is that analogy?
It's
Alright,
about 15 feet shorter than that rope we found, if that is important at all.
yeah. Alright, I've searched the whole area now. I should move on to the next one. There's still other places left to search.
There are.
I'm actually not sure where else they want me to go. We did everything in the gym, right? Should we go back to the gym?
We need to check his room, though.
We already
No,
did.
no.
There was nothing in it.
Oh, yeah, right. Never mind. Then, yeah, I guess we just go back to the gym.
Oh, hi.
Ohio.
Hey.
Maki, what are you doing here? Earlier you said that you weren't going to help us investigate. Were you serious about that? You'll be fine even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this case on your own? That's completely different. This is... Ha, that's pretty harsh, but my sidekick is working... Sidekick? Yep, Shuichi's my sidekick now. Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick. The dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type of guy. This stuff really isn't my thing. Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation? More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason? Why do you care? Because it's been bothering me. You've been in here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters. Is this an interrogation? No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just wanted you to talk to me, Maki. If this has something to do with the case, please tell me so.
Hey.
I really don't like how her mouth is, like, open in a derpy way at all times.
It's true that you don't have to help us if you don't want to,
Is that all right?
but you should at least cooperate with our investigation, because all our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my room at night to shower, including last night. Can I ask you then I can ask you this. Did you see Gonta at all last night? Gonta was searching the grounds last night, trying to capture all of us. How were you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Gonta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. So Gonta got scared off by that? Well, I guess he would hold back against a girl. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that? Are we done here? You're wasting my time. You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here. Huh? You are?
That's right.
Well, her alibi is a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me.
Because I did.
But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, okay?
I believe in you.
He's my sidekick, you know? He's pretty good. In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. But no one else can verify that testimony. That might be a problem later. Okay, so maybe this is where we were supposed to go. And talk to these two. Huh? What are you doing here, Kurumi?
You agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? As she spoke, she glanced toward Maki. Ah, so you're staying with Maki. That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of
That's
course.
fine.
Since you are here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I am questioning everyone in order to determine
What
it.
do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday, around 6 in the evening.
So,
The last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually. Then you are fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey.
The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive.
Correct.
Gonta was the last one to see him alive at around 8 p.m. yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him by using his Shikuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured.
Of course.
The what?
Furthermore, I don't know, I think they mentioned something about it when that cutscene happened, but I don't know. Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Miyu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible. Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 p.m. Okay, those are the last two things I needed to do.
Oh.
I'm glad I happened to run around here, otherwise I could have been running around for a while.
Oh, you've been
Yeah,
tired of it for
that
a
would've been
while
bad.
now? Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kind of like searching the internet for that perfect porno
Oh
video.
my
Monokuma,
God.
why?
In fact, some people think the search is the
Monokuma-
best part. Weird, huh? Anyway,
Okay.
I kind of like the way that he said weird, huh?
Please gather at the Shrine
Yeah.
of Judgment in the courtyard.
Not about
See you
the
later.
destination, it's about the journey.
It's about the friends we made along the way.
Shuichi,
Yeah, but that's not the analogy we needed for that situation.
No, it really isn't. It's just your friendly reminder that this game is indeed rated M. I mean, granted, they just use the word.
It is?
So it is, yeah. I mean, all of them are.
Oh.
I mean, they have
Fair
multiple F-bombs and blood and violence. Of course they're
Yeah, even
rated
though
M.
the blood is
The blood's
censored,
pink.
Still, they have multiple F-bombs and violence.
Fair
Of
enough.
course it's rated M.
Okay.
dumbass.
and
Hey,
also
why do you look so
suicide.
worried now?
Suicide mentions in the first game.
Huh?
And also mentions of suicide in the first game.
Why?
True.
True.
Why? Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the
Idiot.
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that? What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believe in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end,
I
but
believe in you.
if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
Shuichi,
Shuichi,
That is
we're
some circular logic right there.
it kind of is. Shuichi, we're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
let's do it.
If you're not going to get yourself in gear now, then when? Now's all you got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Wait, he's the
Kaito, I
ultimate
know.
astronaut that hasn't actually gone to space yet?
Yeah, he said that he's an astronaut in training. Usually they don't even let people that young try to be an astronaut in trainee, but he took all the exams and aced them. And so they let him be a
He
trainee.
lied about his age.
And he lied about his age, that's true.
That is still really weird, though, that he's the ultimate astronaut but hasn't even been to space yet.
Well, I guess it's kind of by default because he's the only astronaut
The,
that... He's the only one that
Is
counts
that-
as an astronaut that's a high schooler. So
yeah, I guess. It's just a little
he's
silly.
kind of by default.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Alright,
it.
so, I want to tell you guys what my, the character... Or are we going into the... We're done with the trial, the investigation, right? We're going to the trial?
What
Yep.
is this?
What in the world? Did you guys hear me?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we heard you. I
Are
was
we
really
going
just
to the
interrupted by
invest-
that.
Yeah, is it the trial next?
It is.
Okay, I want to say who I think is the killer. I don't have
Cool,
a
'cause I had no idea.
I don't have a super strong theory as to how the killing happened, but I think based on more of like kind of gut feeling and how the kind of the way this more of like a storytelling perspective, I guess, rather than like a
Yeah.
murder mystery perspective.
Yeah.
I think the killer is either Kaito, Maki, or Kurumi.
Yeah, my thoughts are pretty much the same. In
Because
regards to
Maki is super suspicious, and she has like some secrets to hide, which on the one hand tells me that she's not gonna die because she needs to reveal those secrets first. But on the other hand, the amnesiac died in this game first, as opposed to like surviving like he did. Like whoever the amnesiac was in the previous games usually survived for a lot longer, but the amnesiac in this game was the first one to die. So
Mhm.
that tells me that that he is more This game is more likely to not let Maki survive just because she has secrets. And she's suspicious as heck. And basically but other than she's suspicious with also not having had anything to do with anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she's like a weird, like hidden suspicious, which makes her more suspicious to me.
I really don't need to put a save here. As soon as this cutscene finishes and we get down there, I'm gonna save anyway. But whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Kaito, because he's been way too prominently buddy with us lately. And based on the way this game goes, I'm assuming that means that he's gonna be a source of the main character getting even more despair if he's actually the killer. And also the efforts of him with the actual cutscenes to have him do push-ups and stuff with us.
You're right.
Tells me that there was something involved with that situation and the killing. And then last is that he was part of that while also not being part of the oh my goodness.
Do they have to replace that goblet every time?
Probably. He looks like Urian from Street Fighter.
He does. He does look like Urian or Gil.
Or Gil, yeah. But anyway, yeah. I guess more Gil because of the color.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So, but yeah, he's been prominent while also not having been part of the bug viewing, bug meet and greet thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that he has a little bit less of an alibi. Even though he technically does have an alibi, it's a little bit less so. That alibi could be changed based on the time of the killing. And my thoughts on Kurumi are similar-ish to Maki, where she's like not really been involved, but she was part of the stage setup. But she was only part of like a small part of the stage setup, so like it gives her a little bit less opportunity while still having opportunity. So it could be a little bit more hidden. You know what I mean?
She's also been brought up in conversation a lot by the other characters because they seem to rely on her. And it's setting up for a situation where she dies, and now they're like, oh, how do I do this now?
Yeah, exactly. Which I really don't want her to have been the killer, because she's my favorite character. But, well, other than Gonta. But I don't think Gonta's the killer. So I really don't want her to be the killer, but I think she's the one I'm the most suspicious of. No, actually, no. I'm most suspicious of Kaito. Second most is her. Third most is Maki.
Yep.
But I don't want Kurumi to be the killer. But I have a gut feeling that she is. She's my gut feeling.
I don't want Kaito to be the killer because I like him.
Yeah. Yeah, Kurumi's my gut feeling pick. Kaito is my more logic on the way that the story has been going pick, and Maki's sort of like the tertiary pick, I guess.
Yeah. I tabbed out for not like mentally tabbed out for a second there, and when I zoomed back in, it was like you 3 and 13 are the only ones left. And I'm like, what did I miss?
We had an entire we had another apocalypse happen in this series.
Oh gosh.
No, I can't tell if you're serious or if you're joking.
I was joking. I was just that was a joke.
Playing along with the joke.
Yeah, I was trying to play along. It sounded a little weird
because I had no context, so I was fully ready to believe you.
I mean, in a similar vein, I think is it Kyo, who's the anthropologist?
Yeah, Kyo.
I also think he's a little suspicious in a similar vein to Maki, where he's had like nothing to do with anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think my gut is saying
suspicious behavior, like sticking around his room 24/7.
Yeah, my gut is saying Kurumi. My head is saying Kaito, and then my third.
Your heart is telling you.
Yeah, my heart is telling me Maki. Yep.
All right.
That's how it would
Anyways,
be right now.
Ooh, I
it
want to
do
do
be
this.
like that.
I want this.
Yay, trigger happy.
Trigger Happy Havoc.
Mhm.
I was
Trigger happy.
trying to find a way to make that joke.
Trigger happy every day.
That too. Reveals V points.
Also gives you evasion and is it true or false? If it's
Um,
true, it gives you a defense
oh.
boost. If it's false, it gives you a crit boost.
Indeed. Ooh, this is a good one.
What?
That's a good one. That was a Fate
Saint
reference.
Miko's ability?
Yeah,
I
it
was making a
silences all conversations except those the reticle is on. It's during the mass panic ones where there's like a bunch
Oh,
of people
that sounds
talking at
helpful.
once.
Yeah, that sounds helpful.
That's gonna be super helpful.
I don't know where you got it, but I got it.
Oh, I have to set them? Hold on. I have skill slots? I have to... Oh, hold up.
Oh, so we bought some last time and didn't even use them?
Apparently. Oops.
Oops.
Oopsie daisies.
I think we only bought this one. Makes the reticle
That's
take
fine.
less.
Nah.
I kind of wish that I had
Oh, there's
one more point so I could buy this one. But whatever.
Yeah.
It
Go
is
Kirk
what it is.
Alright, let's just do a quick little scan through our bullets and then we'll start. We have so much time
Alright.
left in this episode. We haven't been going on for very long, so we're gonna keep going. I'm not gonna like dramatically pause it or anything here. Okay,
Sounds
victim Ryoma Hoshi. Victim's body was okay, I'm gonna switch to the controller. Victim's body was discovered in the gym. Cause of death was drowning. Afterward, the body was consumed by the piranhas until only the bones remained. Going to the count during the magic show when the time hit 20 seconds. Went up to the top of the stage. No one was in the tank during the time. Gonta didn't notice Ryoma inside the water tank until after the piranhas were released. The night before, Shuichi and some of the others were forced to stay in the ultimate entomologist lab by Gonta, who was tricked by Kokichi. Himiko and Angie were brought in 5 minutes to 9 p.m. Kokichi left at 9 p.m. Shuichi and the others were forced to participate in the meet and greet until after 11 p.m. So, those are your little indicators of who was around.
Oh, that's
Oh,
helpful.
interesting.
That's
And what
helpful.
times.
The pictures.
Yeah. Behind the stairs that led up to the stage, there was a puddle. The stairs themselves were not wet in certain places. It doesn't seem like the stairs could have gotten wet when the water tank was broke. Water tank had the piranhas inside. It was kept in the Ultimate Magician's lab and was carried over by Kaito, Kibo, Himiko, and Angie. During the magic show, it was hung over the water escape tank using the control panel for the stage lights. Only the front side was made out of glass. The other sides were made out of wood. It looks like there was no lid from the start. The window frame of the top window in the gym, it has distinct abrasions as if it was scratched by something. There was the same distinct abrasions in the window frame of the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab window. The window faced the pool and the gym. Locked handcuffs that were in the water tank for the Underwater Escape Act. Since it was made out of stainless steel, it was difficult to leave any marks, but small scratches were still visible. It seems to have been taken out of the shower room in the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. A square glass pane that was at the bottom of the piranha tank where Ryoma's body had appeared. The other bits of glass were shattered, but this pane remains perfectly square. Piranhas that ate Ryoma. Before the magic show, Angie said it looked like there were more piranhas compared to when she prepared it for the show the night before. Immediately after Kokichi left the Ultimate Entomologist lab at 9 p.m. last night, he was caught by Kurumi in the entrance hall. He stayed with her until 10 p.m. After, he went to the dorms and returned to the Ultimate Entomologist lab at 11 p.m. He saw the figure of a girl... They didn't specify it was specifically
They didn't
lingerie
specify
last
that it was
time.
sexy underwear. They just said that it was underwear.
Wandering around the courtyard a few times. A hatch near the top
That
opens...
said, I'm very
Shuichi
confident.
added himself.
I'm sure
Whatever.
that was. I'm sure that it was Miyu because it was her method of getting rid of Gonta.
Yeah, probably.
That's my guess.
I like to think that the lingerie bit was added by Shuichi himself.
Yeah.
A hatch near the top that opens the water escape tank. A piece of fabric that was floating in the pool. At first glance, it looked like trash. Entering the pool is prohibited during nighttime. The sink in the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab, it looked large enough to fill a good amount of water into it. There were small scratches on it, as if it was scraped by something. Found on the ground.
Definitely don't get ahead in that.
Found on the grounds in the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. The tennis net cable was properly set up when Shuichi came to the lab the first time around, but the wire had been taken out later. The wire was around 15 feet in length. Maki was standing guard in front of her lab last night. She stayed in her room only during nighttime. The last person who saw Ryoma was Gonta. It was around 8 p.m. last night. Miyu also saw Ryoma 30 minutes before that. And
Maki
that's...
wasn't even in her lab. She was just standing outside of it.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Now then, during the trial, you'll present your argument
Yeah, we already know this.
correctly, and only I'll punish everyone, but also refusing to now. Let's get this
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is. It's...
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone.
Okay.
The person who's most suspicious is...
Cut him off again. Cut him off again.
Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit.
Gonna summon a spirit bomb?
Because the murder happened
Yeah.
during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Cut him off again.
Yeah! I'm in top form.
Oh yeah, she's trying to prevent him from saying Himiko.
Yeah.
Why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
No, I like this. Keep going.
I'm not interrupting you. Whatever you
That
have to say
face.
is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E. Himiko seems suspicious.
I didn't get to
Connect.
press that, by the way. It did that automatically.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko?
Pretty easily actually.
Friend? I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me. He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive. You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all. Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me. I'll protect Himiko.
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show. His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part.
Well, we don't know that he died during the show.
Yeah.
Was the one
Because we don't know the time of death.
He only got eaten by piranhas during the show. We don't, but he was dead already, allegedly.
Water escape wasn't a trick.
It was magic.
Not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
That's kind of a good point.
Okay, that's not the culprit.
So cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession.
The creepy
There's no
music
way any of
stopping.
that is true.
Yeah.
It's true though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma.
This is getting out of hand.
Still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
No, maybe it really
You keep
was.
telling yourself that.
Stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Stop picking on Himiko. A cute tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone. I get that you want to defend, but that might be a bit much.
As I suspected, the others suspect Himiko. But I have my doubts. I can't let this case get derailed by misunderstandings. I'm the ultimate detective, so it's up to me. Alright, here we go.
Okay, we're just starting off here. Okay, cool.
Yay.
Monokuma file, scratch handcuffs, square glass pane, and water tank trick.
Oh gosh.
Reduce the underwater escape.
What is it? Jack Fox cleavage was in the background.
Switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out. The tank
Okay.
above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
Yeah.
He was eaten alive.
No, we
That's
don't.
a lie. He was not eaten alive. He was already
That
dead.
was Particle File 2 on that statement.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong.
Oh my gosh.
No trick, it's magic.
I can agree with that.
We can consent to that.
Consent!
Consent. It wasn't. It was magic.
It was magic. Ryoma's body was
That is
eaten
so
by the
funny.
piranhas that fell into the tank. That is a fact, but that doesn't mean that it was the cause of death.
Atua has
That
lost
the game is just like hint.
The culprit used the underwater escape trick.
The game is like telling you,
to
come
pull
on.
off a sneaky switcheroo with Riona.
After that, the time
Not a trick.
the tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
Not this one, the next one.
Yep.
I wanna hear- as much as I want.
Oh, come on. What the heck?
Oh,
Yes.
Piranhas.
well, now we get to hear that in slow motion.
That
which
was
is what I
nice.
Her voice sped up is hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. I ran out because I ran out of focus.
I'm
Hold on.
sorry. I'm
That's okay.
sorry.
She said this.
That's okay.
Chance hand me the controller. I'm just kidding.
I literally cannot do that.
And me and the controller, we're in the same time zone.
I still literally can't do that.
No, do it.
Why didn't you shoot? Why didn't you shoot? I pressed the button. Come on.
No, what's wrong?
Okay, come on.
You got this.
You know what? I don't care about your whole, Why? What the frick? I don't care about the stupid V point thing anymore. I'm just gonna shoot the stupid middle part of it that is the easiest part
What
to
does the
hit.
point do again?
It just gives you more points at the end, which makes you earn more coins at the end.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
What coins?
The pivot point is not actually on the word.
Oh my gosh, finally.
What coins, Chance?
I handle it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas.
Alright, I am gonna go ahead and drop a save real quick.
You don't want to do that again.
Because I don't want to do that again. Exactly.
The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. It was drowned.
Ooh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma.
What do you
file,
mean you
so
haven't
that's
checked it
reasonable.
yet?
You lying little brat! Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male.
So what?
Oh,
Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
Not with that attitude.
Then when
Depends on the victim's lung capacity, honestly. And a lot of other factors. Oh, yeah, it was before the show started.
and he would know. He's a lifeguard.
That's it.
What was? I'm no longer certified because it expired.
It was already drowned before
Okay,
the
well.
show started.
But I
That doesn't
was.
change whether you would know that fact.
Yeah, but it does change the fact as to whether I'm currently a lifeguard.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess.
By the piranhas, he made no
Like, I'm not
attempt.
currently certified.
To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever. Yes. By that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Why does he have to say that in the
Did mean
creepiest
his
way
body
possible?
was hidden
Because he's the
until
creepiest
Because-
way possible.
He is the creepiest way
He
possible.
is the creepiest way possible.
Did I stutter?
would have had to hide the body near the tank and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body?
Based on my theory, no.
Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko. Why won't you just
Yeah, so the fact
explain
that
it
she
to
hasn't
us?
like said anything is like really obnoxious.
It's what all magicians do in these types of cases. They never reveal the trick
Seriously.
until they're on their deathbed.
Himiko is committed to her.
Someone just needs to put a knife to her throat and then she'll spill the beans.
Liars.
But guys, what if it really is magic?
Still picking on Himiko.
It's
You're
not.
worse than
I
dumbass
refuse.
ramblings.
I refuse to accept that possibility.
We should
There's been a
This
lot
game
of
is
crazy
anything.
things in this series.
This game is
but
many things, but I don't think it's gonna actually have just straight up magic.
Figure out how the trick works to find where the
High
body-
fantasy is not one of those things.
Exactly.
Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her work.
Then let's work together to reveal the secrets behind Himiko.
Are you guys telling me that you don't believe in a Tua either?
So, not real magic?
It would be sacrilegious if I did. So yes, I am saying that. Yeah.
I guess that's fair.
I guess she's interpreting it as, oh, Atua's got us started on this. Now we need to finish it.
Just.
Himiko's
Uh-oh.
Her curses are really powerful.
How would you know that?
The incantation
I've seen Mew curse better than Himiko did.
complicated than that.
It's funny because swear words.
Anyway, first we need to determine how Himiko performed the trick.
I
Can't figure
said
that
my
out,
audio
this case is
quality-
going nowhere.
My audio quality, but I lied.
What'd you say?
I said it would be funnier to make up for my audio quality, but I lied.
Oh.
Hear me out.
Okay, I'm hearing you out.
Alright, I'm hearing you out.
Okay, I'm hearing you out too.
No, she can't hear you.
No. She has AirPods in. She can't hear me.
It sounded like she reacted. It honestly sounded like she reacted.
She can't hear me.
she's
She has
talking to
AirPods in.
someone else.
Alright, so I feel like it's
Anyways.
pretty safe to assume that this is the one we're using.
Maybe she just planned out and no one
It
noticed.
depends on the statements.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Yeah, but this is the one I'm gonna
The mechanism
default to
was
at the
set up on
moment.
the stage.
The
Mechanism.
curtain cover
Yeah.
of the
Can we
tank was certain.
can we consent
Yeah,
to the
no,
mechanism?
she's
of
No,
the
but that was a
What about that
yellow
square
one. It
pane of
wasn't blue.
glass we found in the tank?
Oh,
That's
wait.
why.
that
Tank had a secret hatch.
But we can take it. Secret hatch.
that one.
Consent.
Consent with that one.
Magic!
Yeah! Real escape magic!
Maybe
Stop,
there were two
Gonta.
Himikos.
I can
And
fucking
one of them
consent
was
to that.
Smokey in disguise.
Nope, we already
Um,
know that's possible.
Disguises.
Also, we
We
already
already
went
know
over
that's
that.
And
Also,
also,
there's a significant height difference.
Yeah,
she
there is a
can't. Yeah, I was
significant.
gonna say there's a significant like body type difference.
Yeah, that's not an actual realistic. Look how confident she is in that suggestion too.
Look at that face.
Himiko escaped the water tank.
So yeah, water tank trick on consenting with Maki's line.
No one noticed.
Yep.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Covering the tank.
What about that square
It's got a secret hatch.
I agree.
V
Consent.
agree.
V agree.
Consent.
V consent.
V agree with that. We turned German.
You've heard of V create. Now get ready for V consent.
V
Now
create.
get ready for V destroy. Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
See, so it did have one.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was
I've been
a
playing
camera
randomized Pokemon
that
Black,
was her escape.
and I have a Magmortar that has both Fusion Flare and Sacred Fire.
Mind over strength.
I'm really mad that Rayquaza gets V create.
Yeah, why in the world? He
I'm
doesn't need
really
it.
mad that he gets that move.
Well,
He does
thanks to
not need it.
Pokemon Home movement restrictions, Rayquaza doesn't get it anymore.
Okay, but that doesn't change the fact that it existed at some point. And that makes me mad. He has no right to have that move.
Yeah, well, he doesn't.
Even know why
So
you're
we can let
wrong.
that matter go.
Degenerate male. I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning
We
steel.
gotta have a duel with her.
Yep. It's time to duel.
The side of the tank being open.
Set Piranha tank face down and attack your life points directly.
She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you.
Please don't.
I have a sword.
Second,
Please don't.
before you punch me. What makes you so sure she did?
Before you punch me. It was a prank.
If she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere. That wouldn't be
Oh,
magical at all. The whole trick would be ruined.
that's right. The hatch was on the side, not the
I'm
top,
gonna
right?
punch you.
So
Well, we're
but
talking
there
about the
was-
square glass pane, though, right?
No, we weren't. That's just the bullet that I was on, or the sword in that case.
Is the
Oh, okay.
puddle one of our swords?
It's true that if she opened the tank, water would come rushing out. That's exactly why there wasn't a second step to this trick. If I figure out why the hatch was in that exact spot, I'll know the answer.
Because if she
Well, the hatch
escaped
was
from a
high
hatch
up,
in
wasn't
the
it?
tank, the water would have gushed
I
out
don't think
with
it's the
her.
cram piranhas.
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah,
Water everywhere. That wouldn't be magical at all.
I need to cycle through while I'm
The whole trick
still
would be ruined.
doing this.
With that out of the way, I'm gonna punch you.
Wet staircase.
Wet staircase. There was water everywhere.
Yeah.
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
I'll cut through your words.
You've activated my trap card!
Go, blue eyes, white dragon.
I was just about to say that. You mean Reshiram? 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 I've always said Reshiram.
Same.
I've said Reshiram.
Yeah, that's fair. That's one of those ones that I could honestly go either way. But when I first saw it written, I
Try to remember how
read
to
it as
sequence your
Reshiram.
position.
So,
It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Inside staircase. His body was in stairs?
Knowing that,
In
how
stairs.
Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance.
I like how the stick figure has the hat.
Yeah.
And she's just kind of flopped over it.
I know.
It looks pretty funny.
Entered the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the
I
staircase.
can't.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
Oh, that's what that hatch was there for. I see.
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us. It's placed so that the water...
I'm pretty sure it was not shaped like that. I'm pretty sure it was an actual right triangle. I don't think it was, like, slanted like that.
No, it was. It was hard to see, but it was like a glass opening.
Yeah.
It was hard to see. I
Yeah,
thought
but-
that too. I had to look at it really
I
hard.
thought it wasn't a right triangle like
A
that.
person could exit and leave
No,
water
it was
inside
like it was the angle. It was like a 3D angle. So like there's like a panel, like a little lid that was like at an angle, so that at the angle of the camera, it looked like it was covering the hole. So it made it look like the hole was a triangle.
Oh, okay.
It was weird. I thought the same thing. I had to look at it for a bit.
Yeah, look at it.
would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
See, look at it.
I don't know, it lines up perfectly with the tank.
Oh, I think we're referring to something different then maybe.
I'm talking about this right here. The
Oh, then never
stairs
mind.
are a right triangle. Well, that
There's
that
no
part
gap
of the
between
triangle.
tank and the staircase.
You're right.
Yeah,
Fair
that's
enough.
what I was
I
trying
was
to
thinking
get.
of something different.
No,
I was
that's
thinking
what.
of the glass pan. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about the hole in the glass.
No. That's what I was getting at. Was this?
Oh, okay. I mean, it would just have
So
to be
when
filled in a
Himiko
little.
came out from the stairs,
Yeah, but I'm just
dripped water all
I'm just demonstrating that the diagram was wrong.
Fair enough. It was wrong, to be fair.
Well, it was right where it
Got
counted.
you soaking wet and red-handed.
And red-haired.
That's
Well, she
true.
slides forward.
Yeah, didn't you notice that last time that there's like some
No.
movement to them, and
No,
it'll move
I
people forward when they're the one getting suspected?
She's
I did
about
not
to have her
understand
her ace attorney breakdown.
Oh my
But
not looking good for me, guys.
Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
Oh, wait. What? No.
No way.
Well, I mean, she could have changed clothes, but then that might have something to do with. No, wait, when? No, this would have been a lot earlier, so never mind. Maybe I was thinking of her of the account of someone changing her uniform.
She changed her uniform.
That's it.
Yeah, because
My,
she had basically like rounding, we'll say 45 seconds to do it. That would have been
Yeah.
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 The dormitory.
My
is
thought
stocked
was,
with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
I was thinking like this might have something to do with the account that I forget his name, the evil leader said about seeing a girl run around in her underwear.
Yeah, but that was the previous night.
But that was the previous night,
Yeah,
so
that
I
was
was
the
like,
previous night.
maybe it was just like a rehearsal. But they said they didn't get to do a rehearsal, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Never mind. Maybe I'm wrong.
Carrying a uniform and a towel. Why would you say that?
I see.
Why wouldn't you
She
say
had a
that?
towel, too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair, but her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
Does it?
How does that help her case?
Like a duck?
Himiko,
How does that help her case?
I don't know.
Fine. You win. It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them, because I used my magic.
Oh.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body?
Alright.
From our discussion earlier,
I
his body
have my
could have been
suspicions
in the
about this
space
too.
Inside the staircase.
but that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she
Oh
into?
my gosh.
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for two people to fit in the shop.
Even if it's the two shortest people in the entire group.
That's a good point.
Ryoma and Himiko in there.
There's two of them in a trench coat.
Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time,
he's got a
she could have
different
pulled out
hat.
the body from inside the stairs.
That's colored in now this time too.
Oh, that's true.
That way, she'd have room to put herself.
No, the body
See
was
how
pink
easy
before.
that is?
Yeah, but the hat was pink as well in the previous version of the diagram.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body. Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko? Who else but Himiko
That's
could
who I
have done
told
it?
me.
Is someone speaking Spanish in the background there?
Angie,
Okay, never
A
mind.
little
spent
bit.
more time with Himiko than any of
Oh,
us.
she was
so why
speaking
are you
Spanish.
accusing her?
She's trying her
I think
best.
you're protecting Himiko.
Okay, fair
But
enough.
what if she really is the culprit?
Like me at work. With both
Well
Spanish and
done.
Portuguese.
And it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees.
I mean,
That's-
I mean,
You okay with that, Tenko?
my situation, but you know,
Yeah.
Totally fine with that.
It's not
I
necessarily like I need to keep where I work a secret. Like, I'm not allowed to talk about in detail, the actual aspects of my work, but it's not like I can't tell people where it is that I work.
it's the FBI.
Yeah, I'm secretly an FBI informant.
It's the
I'm a Fed.
the
No.
the FBI.
What?
I don't know. Never mind. Keep going. Keep going.
I work at Disney World. I'm a cast member at Disney World. And so there's
I'm going to
a
Disney World.
what
I'm going to
no, it was like you just
Now
won
that
the
you won
Super
the
Bowl.
Super Bowl. What are you gonna
What
do?
are you gonna do? I'm gonna do it at Disney World.
I
Yeah,
feel
so
like we're referencing two different things.
Yeah.
so there's a lot of guests there that speak English, Well, obviously. But I meant to say there's a lot of guests there that speak Spanish, and there's a lot of guests that speak Portuguese. And I know a little bit of Spanish and a little bit of Portuguese, and so I've been practicing. And so I practice whenever I can, when I'm talking with guests.
Neat.
That's also the reason why last episode I was able to say that I was reminded what Raz's name is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is because I work at Disney.
I don't care what
At Disney.
At a Disney. Yeah, Disney World.
Himiko would never murder someone.
I'm just.
That's what I believe more than anything.
Tom, you just won the Russian Roulette World Championship. What are you gonna do next? I'm gonna go to Disney World.
I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die.
Man, she was down bad.
Body takes its final breath.
She is down bad like heck, bro.
He is really down bad.
I'm interpreting it less as down bad and more.
I know.
I was friends with Sakura in the first game.
No, I know, but it's just kind of a running joke at this point, is that she's, batting for the other team, as they say.
When Himiko was escaping
Oh, I didn't see where the bullets were.
she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs.
Okay.
And simply switched places with it.
Alright, let's
Are
see
you
what
telling
we
me
see.
you saw that
What tickets
happen?
are.
No one could have seen
Why are the
that.
statements in cursive?
It would have
I don't
occurred
know.
in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
Nope, that's not what I wanted.
So basically, no one saw anything.
Okay, that's not what I wanted either.
I didn't do it.
Whoa!
What the heck?
That was the lying
that's-
thing. I was trying to remember what button on the
Oh.
controller. There we go. That way we can see all of them.
Lying, you donkey lip con.
Why
Okay.
was.
She's not lying. She's not a con artist, and she doesn't have donkey lips.
Well, I mean,
Yo, that was terrifying as heck. With like the creepy eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
The heck?
Well, I think it's supposed to make you
The only one
paranoid.
who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
all right. So
Himiko
okay.
was escaping the tank.
Kokichi's account is that he was playing with maid lady who
And
escaped
it's
from
also
the
that he
apartment.
saw someone. It's also that he saw someone in her underwear.
Are you telling me?
Yeah,
you
that's
saw
the
that
main thing.
happen?
And Gonta's account is what again?
It would have occurred in the
Right,
middle
that he
of
saw
the
no
show,
one in the tank.
when the tank was covered with a
But he saw
curtain.
nothing in the tank.
So basically, no one saw anything.
Oh wait.
I didn't do it, I swear. Ryoma's corpse wasn't in the staircase. Quit lying, you donkey lip con artist.
Well, how do you know that no one was in the?
Lying.
Oh wait,
How
we
do you
can
know-
consent with her statement that she's not lying with Gonta's statement because Gonta saw no one when.
Ooh, that's true. I was gonna say, how would she know that no one was in the staircase if she claims that she didn't use the staircase because she didn't need to because she was magic.
But if the staircase was truly not big enough to fit both of them, and Gonta saw no one, then there was no transition period.
That's true.
It would have occurred in the covered with
Or we could lie. Can we lie?
Yes.
I didn't do it.
Here,
Do
let
we
me.
know what the lie points are?
Wasn't in the
No.
staircase.
Let.
Okay,
I'll
let's-
tell you. I'll tell you about that in a
She's
moment.
not lying.
No.
Oh.
Really?
I was wrong.
Ow.
Only one
Dang
who
it.
switched
I feel like
Why
I'm on
did
the
we take?
edge.
Why did we take just under a full heart of damage?
Yeah.
You would
I
think it
don't
would either be a half or a full heart, but not just like leaving a sliver.
Okay, let's go over what Gonta and Kokishi's account specifically said.
know. Going to count during the magic show. When the timer hit 20 seconds, Gonta went up on top of the stage. No one was in the tank. Gonta didn't notice Ryoma inside the tank until after the piranhas were released.
Was the fact that he saw nothing count as saying anything? Therefore, we could give Kokichi's statement a rebuttal?
Maybe. We can try that.
Is that the kind of logic we're going with?
Yeah, because Kokichi's account has nothing to do with the performance.
Yeah, so Gonta's account counter Kokichi's statement that no one saw it.
And simply switched places with it.
Telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that.
You put the curtain in the middle of the shower. When the tank was covered with curtain. So basically,
Okay.
Okay.
God,
So-
that's so many negative.
A quick explanation of the lying thing. I think I mentioned it before.
You did.
All of the cases have a point where you can lie. It is not clear which points those are.
Yeah, that
but-
sounds like kind of
and
ridiculous, to
it's
be
just
honest.
and it doesn't actually, like, it basically just gives a little bit of alternate dialogue, but then it ends up at the same point.
Yeah, you get like an achievement, right?
But and then if you do all of them throughout the whole game, then you get an achievement, and that's it.
Wow.
So there's not really
How are
much
you supposed to even figure out where to do it
Was
then?
Gonta.
I couldn't. I don't think I found a single one on my own. I had to look it up.
Alright.
Gonta had climbed onto the
And I tried a
stage
couple
and was
times,
looking
but-
into the tank from above.
I ended up just deciding, screw it, whatever. And then after I beat the game, I just looked up a guide to get the achievement.
Aim first and then you can see.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Gonta?
Alright, it's been about an hour. I think it's been like an hour and 3 minutes or so. Do we
Mhm.
want to stop here? Do you think this is a good place to stop? Do we want to try to kind of finish this line of questioning? And then we'll stop?
Let's start a questioning and then stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
Alright, so then, I'm gonna kill
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that's actually a great clue. Because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means, if the tank was empty with Gonta look, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
what if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point. For the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs? Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
Where was Ryoma's body hidden? We need to pin that down. Does that seem like a good place to stop, or are we going to continue a little bit more? I'm okay with whatever.
I'm okay to stop here.
Okay. And then next time
Yeah.
we'll move on to the figuring out where the body is hidden.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that sounds like a plan. In that case, we will leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next time we will continue the trial, and we will try to figure out who it was that killed Ryoma. I forgot last time to do a question. To do like a question of the day.
Yeah, I think I said like comment down below what that reference was, but that's about it.
That's true, you did, but we didn't do like a
Yeah.
question of the day at the end of the episode or anything.
Yeah.
I'm thinking for this one, comment what your favorite holiday is.
Oh.
Because in case it isn't obvious based on just looking at the screen and it kind of just revealing when we're recording this in the first place, we are recording this the day after Thanksgiving. So we just had a holiday.
Yep.
This video is obviously not going to be uploaded then. It's going to be uploaded a little bit later. In fact, I just today uploaded episode, I think, 13. And this is episode, I think, 16? Maybe 17.
Oh, wow.
Wow, I didn't date the video.
Yeah, I know. Well, the
Same
game
screen
kind
already
of
dates
the
the
game's
video.
kind of dating it anyway, so I figure it's fine.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. So comment below your favorite holiday. I will count birthdays as holidays.
Halloween.
Halloween's a good choice. Christmas is obviously a classic.
Under normal circumstances, I would probably honestly say Thanksgiving. But my Thanksgiving was kind of lame this year because I was just by myself.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I went to a
do
buffet
usually
restaurant,
like
but it
Thanksgiving
ended
a
up
lot
being way
because
too
I
expensive.
like getting together with family. I like all the Thanksgiving food.
Exactly.
You know,
that's why I like
the
it.
stuffing, the corn, the turkey, the pumpkin pie.
I
All
like
that good
Halloween
stuff.
because you can buy giant bags of candy and the cashier won't question you for it.
True.
That's true. Halloween's fun too. I haven't really had a good costume for the last, like, 5 or 6 years, though.
Oh, me neither. I've been sitting in my room eating Reese's and Milky Ways, but that's the best part.
That's true.
I didn't bring a costume because I left my costume in America. I didn't bring my costume, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with that, we will leave you with that. That was kind of a weird sentence. Anyway.
That's okay.
Until next time, see ya.
Peace out.
Whoa.